Hi, everyone, and welcome to LETS. I'm Dan. Today, we have a special episode for you, 25 sentences you'll use every single day. This isn't just about reading. It's about listening and speaking. My voice is your guide. Just listen closely, then repeat exactly what I say. Don't worry about being perfect. The goal is to get comfortable with the sounds. Let's start speaking English right now. 1. How are you? I met my neighbor Lisa this morning. She smiled and said, "Hi, Dan." I asked her, "How are you?" She replied, "I'm doing great. Thanks." We had a short talk about the weather and then went on our way. I felt happy to start my day with a nice conversation. 2. What's your name? I was at a new coffee shop and met someone at the counter. I wanted to be friendly. I said, "Hi, I'm Dan. What's your name?" She told me, "My name is Sarah." "Nice to meet you." We talked for a bit while we waited for our coffees. It's always good to meet new people in your neighborhood. 3. Nice to meet you. A friend introduced me to his brother Tom at a party last night. Tom was really kind and funny. After my friend introduced us, I shook his hand and said, "Nice to meet you, Tom." He smiled and said, "You too, Dan. I hope we can become good friends." 4. Where are you from? I was traveling and met a group of tourists at a historical site. Their accent was different, so I was curious. I started a conversation and asked, "Where are you from?" They said they were from Canada. We talked about their country and the places they wanted to visit on their trip. 5. See you later. My colleague and I finished our work for the day. He packed his bag and put on his jacket. He said he had a long drive home. I smiled and said, "Okay, see you later." We both walked out of the office and went our separate ways. It was a productive day and a nice way to end it. 6. Can you help me? I was at the supermarket and couldn't find the milk. I looked around, but I was lost. So I saw a store employee. I walked up to her and said politely, "Excuse me, can you help me?" She was very friendly and showed me exactly where the milk was. It was so easy. 7. What time is it? I was waiting for my friend at the park. My phone died, so I didn't know the time. I saw a man walking his dog. I said, "Hi, I'm so sorry. I don't have my phone." "What time is it?" He looked at his watch and said, "It's 2:15. I was happy I didn't have to wait for too long. 8. How much is this? I was at the market and saw a beautiful old vase. It was perfect for my living room. I asked the man selling it, "Excuse me, how much is this?" He told me it was only $20, so I bought it right away. It was a good deal. 9. Where is the bus station? I was new in town and needed to go to the city center. I had to find the bus station. I stopped a woman on the street and asked, "Excuse me, where is the bus station?" She gave me simple directions, and I found it just around the corner. It was very close. 10. What do you do? I met my friend's new colleague at a dinner party. He seemed very interesting. I wanted to know more about his job, so I asked him, "So, what do you do?" He told me he was a writer for a magazine. It sounded like a great job. We talked about it for the rest of the night. 11. I am happy. The sun is shining today. The birds are singing. My best friend is coming to visit later this afternoon. Everything feels great. I feel so good inside. I can truly say I am happy. It's a simple feeling, but it's the best one to have. 12. I am sad my cat has been sick for a few days. I took him to the vet, and he needs some rest. I miss him playing and running around the house. It makes me feel worried and a little bit down. Today, I have to admit, I am sad. I just hope he gets better soon. 13. I am tired. I had a very long day at work. I started at 7 in the morning and didn't finish until 7 in the evening. My body feels heavy. and my eyes feel sleepy. I just want to go home and relax. I'm going to tell my friend I am tired and go to bed early. 14. I am hungry. I woke up late this morning and didn't have time to eat breakfast. Now it's noon and my stomach is making noises. I can smell food from the restaurant nearby. My stomach is telling me I am hungry. I need to find something to eat right now. 15. I'm excited. My favorite band is coming to my city next month. I bought tickets a long time ago, and now the day is getting closer. I've been waiting for this for so long. Every time I think about it, I get this feeling. I am so ready to go. I am excited. 16. Can I have a coffee, please? I walked into my favorite cafe this morning. The place smelled amazing. The barista at the counter smiled at me. I walked up and said, "Good morning. Can I have a coffee, please?" He quickly made my coffee, and I felt ready to start my day. 17. Could you speak more slowly? I was talking to a fast-talking taxi driver. He was giving me directions to the airport, but I couldn't understand him at all. His words came out so fast. So I said politely, "I'm sorry, I'm learning English. Could you speak more slowly?" He understood and slowed down for me. It made things so much easier. 18. Can you repeat that? My teacher said something in class, but I didn't hear her clearly. I knew it was important, but the noise from outside was too loud. So I raised my hand and asked, "I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Can you repeat that?" She smiled and said the sentence again so I could understand. 19. May I come in? I arrived a little late for a meeting at the office. The door was closed. I knocked gently on the door. I heard someone inside say, "Come in." I opened the door slightly, put my head in, and asked, "May I come in?" Everyone in the room looked at me and nodded, so I went inside. 20. Please, wait for me. My friends were walking to the movie theater. They were so excited that they started walking very fast. I was a little behind because I had to tie my shoes. I shouted to them, "Hey, please wait for me." They all stopped and laughed until I caught up with them. 21. What time do you wake up? My roommate has a very different schedule from mine. He is a night owl, and I am an early bird. I was curious, so I asked him, "I usually wake up at 7. What time do you wake up?" He laughed and said, "I get up at 10 a.m., but I go to bed very late." 22. I need to go to the store. My fridge was empty. I had no milk, no bread, and no eggs. I wanted to make breakfast, but I couldn't. I told myself I need to go to the store, so I made a quick list and went out to buy everything. It felt good to have a full fridge again. 23. Let's get some food. My friend and I had been studying for 3 hours. We were both tired and hungry. My friend looked at me and said, "My stomach is so empty." I agreed, "Mine too." I said, "Let's get some food." We closed our books and walked to a small pizza place nearby. The pizza was delicious. 24. I like to read books. Someone asked me what I do in my free time. I told them I enjoy quiet activities. I love stories and learning new things. I said I like to read books. I usually read a book for about an hour every night before I go to sleep. It helps me relax. 25. Do you want to watch a movie? It was a rainy Saturday night. My roommate and I had no plans. I looked at him and said, "There's nothing to do tonight. The rain is too strong to go outside. Do you want to watch a movie?" He said yes, so we made some popcorn and watched a comedy film together. That is our 25 everyday sentences. I hope you practiced with me. The most important thing is to just keep speaking. Don't worry about mistakes. They're part of the journey. If you found this video helpful and want more simple lessons like this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to LETS right now. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.